Hello, Christine Peachy here. I'm going to show you two fantastic Gmail tools that you can use within your Gmail when sending and or setting up emails that you want to send out to parents or to students or whomever. First thing I want to show you is the template. And that is a fantastic way to set things up and not have to do all that typing of the same kind of emails that you send out throughout your school year. Let me give you an example. First thing you have to do before you can do that is you have to go over to the gearbox, click on the gearbox, select See All Settings, and then go to Advanced, and you're going to make sure that you have enabled templates. Now mine's already enabled, so there's nothing to do here, of course, but you're going to switch yours from disabled to enabled, and then you're going to need to remember, this is important, to do Save Changes. Let me show you what a template looks like, just so you have an idea of what I'm referring to. One way you can use templates is to notify parents or students about their grades. Let me give you an example. So to see the templates, you're going to have to begin an email. So I'm going to hit Compose, and then you're going to go down to these three dots right here. These three dots will, when you click on it, you're going to see templates, and then your templates that you have built will already populate there after a few seconds. So here's one I've created called D's and F's. So notice that when I click on this, it puts my title in D's and F's, or my subject in D's and F's, and then it types up whatever I have. So I've began this email because I'm going to say this to any and every student or parent that I send this to. And then I've left a space here that I can put my specifics in. So I don't have to do all this typing every single time. Okay, so that's sort of what a template looks like. So then you can put whatever recipients in you want here. And you have sort of built this piece already. You don't have to type that every single time. All right, so let me show you how to do that, how to build one. So you're going to go and compose an email. Let's say, for instance, you want to encourage a student to get on a Google Meet or conference call with you. They're struggling in class and they need some help, and you want to encourage them on a snow day or a virtual learning day to meet up with you virtually so you can talk. So maybe you will entitle such a request as Let's Conference. And then maybe you're going to type in whatever you would want to type in to the person receiving the email. So I've typed in my message. You might want to remind them, if you're doing something like this, you might want to remind them to let you know when they're available so you're not just sitting there with your Google Meet open. Okay, and then I'm going to cut and paste my Google Meet address so that it has it right there. And then I'm going to go over here and hit these three dots. I'm going to go to Template, and I'm going to go Save Draft as Template. My draft is the email I composed behind there, and then it's going to bring a drop down menu over here, and I'm going to hit Save as New Template, and I'm going to entitle it Let's Conference or whatever you want to title it, and you hit Save. And then next time you go in to compose an email, you can go down to the three dots, hit Templates, and there it is, and then it'll automatically populate that for you, and then you can finish that up. Finish adding anything you need to it, whatever you need to do. Okay, the next thing I want to show you kind of can go in conjunction with this, or with templates, or you could use it for anything that you see necessary. Perhaps maybe you need to remind your kids that there's a test coming up, and you want to do that through an email. So you would compose your email. So just a friendly reminder, you have a test on Wednesday. Jump on Schoology and go over your review for this test. Okay, so you set that up, and you want to do that the Friday before. You don't want, or you're going to forget. So maybe you're going to set that to go out. They have a test next Wednesday. You're going to go down here and you're going to hit the arrow pointing down, schedule, send. You got to have a recipient. I always forget that. Schedule, send, and then I'm going to pick a date. I want it to, they have a test on, July 1st. I want to remind them, I wanted to remind them today that that test is coming. So they have a few nights to study. So I pick that date and time. I can change the time here if I want, and I hit scheduled send, and then it's going to send that email out at that time. You can also get in here and cancel them. That sometimes is important. So you can go back in. Let me show you that actually from a different direction. You can do it from there, but that's usually pretty immediate. Another way you can do that is that if you look down here, you can go to scheduled, okay, and you can go in here and you can click on the email and then here hit the cancel send. And if you decide you change your mind or whatever. Hope those are helpful. Thank you very much.